As is love doesn't exist. Episode 49. We said hello and drank tea in a slightly awkward atmosphere. I spent my whole life with my parents in Ikandong, considering them my parents. That doesn't mean I don't understand uncomfortable and awkward positions because everything suddenly changes.
You can go up to the second floor and look around Siyeon's room. I'll prepare lunch in a moment.
I'll do.
Mother, I will help you to prepare it.
It's okay, Siyeon. You stay with your husband. Yunsoo said he would help me, so it was fine.
Just leave it to me, ma'am.
Excuse me. The room feels cramped, doesn't it?
That's not the case now.
Yes.
Do you like drumsticks?
Yeah. Suddenly.
You have all the books. This is also the first edition.
Do you know this author?
He is the author who wrote Dragon Wings. The series was also released as a game. Do you like this author?
I like. It feels ridiculous to say that I like myself, but I can't help it. It doesn't make sense to dislike a writer when you have all his works.
Really? That was unexpected.
I never imagined that my book would become a topic of conversation.
In the past, you only lived with essay books or poetry books. Unexpectedly, it turns out that you also like fantasy novels.
I'm glad you don't hate it. Have you read this author's book?
I even have a copy of the author's autograph.
What? Do not lie. I've never signed a book for anyone other than the publisher and my father. Why did he lie like that?
What good would it do me to lie about all this?
No. I think I've heard that the author never personally signed autographs for fans. So, you mean the signature printed on the book, right?
No. This is a book personally signed by the author in the first edition using a black permanent marker. This may be the only autographed book I own.
No, it's fake, and I think you've really been tricked. Someone is cheating this guy.
Why are you looking at me like that?
No. It's amazing.
What's so amazing?
Director. Liked the author so much that I owned his book. The atmosphere isn't bad, but should I reveal that I'm the drumstick in this place?
I didn't say I liked it.
Why do you have the book if you don't like it?
This is from someone.
Then why don't you like it?
The entire basis of this writer's work is distrust of humans. The main character is anxious because he is afraid of being abandoned and is suspicious of people close to him. And at the same time, he is not afraid of betrayal or death. This didn't mean he was being brave or pretending to be brave, he just thought that this was inevitable. The reality is that he is weak and helpless. I don't really like humans like this.
If I let my guard down and say that I'm a drumstick, I'll be in big trouble. I will never, ever reveal it.
Siyeon.
Mother is calling. I have to go down.
But it's fun. Very annoying.
After finishing eating, I returned to the room and packed up the things I was going to bring.
Siyeon, Mom will help organize the empty rooms here.
Thank you, Mom. For small items, I'll put them in a box and put them in the car. If you only send books and clothes to the packer. In the yard with Dad. I haven't told him yet. Maybe he will be a little uncomfortable with what Father said, but I hope it will be fine. While packing, I looked nervously towards the yard, but because of the distance, I couldn't hear what they were saying. But I can see it from afar. The way he waited patiently for Father's words to end. And answered the question calmly. I am very grateful.
Let's go now.
Hey, just a moment. Siyeon, can we talking in Dad's room for a moment?
Don't mind me and just talk slowly.
Thank you.
Siyeon,
Yes, Father.
from now on, you have to listen carefully to what I said. I actually Professor Kim Hyunsik raised you. I've known that for a long time. Meet Professor Kim Hyunsik, descendant of White Knight Kim Dong-han. One day in the paper, that person is White Knight Kim Dong-han after reading an article saying that he was the granddaughter of a teacher. I've known his name and face since then.
Dad's voice sounded shaky.
Siyeon, White Knight. That's not Kim Dong-han, that's a poem written by your great-grandfather.
Yes. What does that mean?
Kim Dong-han is a teacher at the night school where your great-grandfather attended. Your great-grandfather considered him a teacher and respect him with all my heart. Once upon a time, they were truly inseparable like teacher and student. Until an article written by your great-grandfather received great attention from people. Article written by your great-grandfather published under the name of Kim Dong-han, who was an elite writer at the time. Kim Dong-han's reputation continues to grow.
So,
correct the work. White Knight is a poem stolen by the teacher from your great-grandfather, namely I Kim Dong-han.
now I know that I wasn't the only one who caused my father's health to decline drastically. He was so shocked by the fact that he had raised and cared for his enemy's own daughter while his own daughter was growing up in his enemy's house that he was speechless.
He wrote for people. Your great-grandfather was very happy to know that his writing was recognized by people. He wants to reveal that he is a writer. However,
You are poor and uneducated, but you have extraordinary writing talent.
thank you, teacher. Now I also reveal my name and write.
But think about it carefully. There is no one in this world who wants to make a factory worker a hero.
I don't know what that means.
People thought that today's heroes should be much higher and more noble than them. What is more important than what type of writing is who wrote it? Just wait a little longer. I will take the right opportunity to reveal to the world that you are the owner of that writing.
Is that true? Thank you, teacher. He believed his teacher's words and waited a long time. But your great-grandfather never heard the expected news.
While Kim Dong-han became one of the leading literary figures of his time, my great-grandfather suffered from a cold heart disease. One day, my great-grandfather brought a poem and visited Kim Dong-han first.
Teacher, please look at the poem I just wrote.
Let me see.
The poem is White Knight.
This is amazing. How can you write such great poetry? Spectacular. This poem will be a great strength for tens of thousands of people who want the independence of the Korean Empire.
Master, please accept my sincerity.
Thank you, I will put it to good use.
And in that place, my great-grandfather even gave Kim Dong-han a wooden comb that took tens of days to make. My great-grandfather only believed in his teacher and waited endlessly, but after that, he didn't hear anything about Kim Dong-han. He was finally able to find news about Kim Dong-han, who he had lost contact with for a long time, in the newspaper.
The teacher's newly released poem was published in the newspaper. Look at this.
This. The title is White Knight.
The day my great-grandfather found out that a poem he had written had been widely published in newspapers and that Kim Dong-han had changed his pen name to White Knight, my great-grandfather took his own life.